Hello and welcome to Replacement Player Baseball. Today the Cubs enter play, 17.5 games up on the Brewers, who have won 6 straight. Cubs' magic number remains at 8 as they face the Pirates for the final game of this 4-game series. The Cubs have taken 2 out of the first 3 and are looking to hopefully wrap this up with a win today. The Cubs lineup, with the loss of Danny Santana, is still going to look a little bit different today. So Lance McCullers will be on the mound. He's making start number 30 with a 15-6 record. He has a 3.54 ERA and a 1.24 WHIP. Cubs lineup will be Hoerner, Grisham, Correa, Rizzo, Amaya, Harper, Bryant, McCullers, and Mallex Smith batting ninth. Trevor Cahill will be on the mound for the Pirates. He's making start number 28 with a 6-7 record. He has a 4.40 ERA and a 1.50 WHIP. Pirates lineup will be Martin, Hayes, Reynolds, Bell, Polanco, Frazier, Riddle, Stallings, and Cahill batting ninth. It is a cooler 69 degrees today. Wind swirling around the stadium right to left at 11 mph. And we are ready to get underway here in the friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Lance McCullers is on the mound facing Jason Martin, who is leading off for the Pirates. McCullers looking for the sign and ready to get this game underway. The Cubs are next going to host the Cincinnati Reds for the next 3 home games on this current homestand. McCullers with the pitch. He misses inside for ball 4, and that is a leadoff walk for the Pirates center fielder. Ke'Bryan Hayes now the batter. Runner on first, nobody out. 2-strike count, and there's a liner into left field. That'll be a base hit. Mallex Smith chasing it down into the corner. I think this might drive in the run. The throw comes back into third as the runners hold at second and third. So Mallex Smith got the ball back in quickly, and now Pirates threatening, second and third, nobody out in the top of the first inning. Bryan Reynolds is the next batter. McCullers working with a full count. Here comes the pitch to Reynolds. Outside for ball 4, so the bases are loaded with nobody out in the top of the first inning. McCullers definitely needing to settle down here. We're going to walk out and visit the mound. He says, "I feel fresh." I don't know, maybe McCullers just needed a little talking to. So the bases are loaded with nobody out. McCullers working to Bell here in the top of the first inning. First pitch, driven in the air to right. Coming in is Harper. He plays it on the hop. The throw comes home. That's going to be a single to give the Pirates a 1-0 lead. I don't know how Harper didn't charge that ball a little better and try to make the catch in the air. Polanco now is the batter. Bases still loaded with nobody out. 1 run already in. McCullers working with a 1-2 count. Strike 3 is called on the outside corner. That is out number 1. He dropped a curveball in there for the first out of the ball game. Now Frazier is the batter with 1 out and the bases still loaded. 1 strike count. He lines it into left. Coming in fast is Mallex Smith, but he's going to play on the hop. Another run scores. That's an RBI single as the Pirates circle the bases one at a time here and take a 2-0 lead in the top of the first inning. Riddle now batting, 2 outs, bases still loaded. McCullers working, 1 ball count. And it gets away. It's going all the way to the backstop. McCullers, with the wild pitch, allows another run to score. There's now second and third with 1 out. The Pirates are up by 3. McCullers working to Riddle here in the top of the first inning. Full count. Swing and a miss for strike 3. That is out number 2. That was a cutter. And McCullers has his second strikeout of the game. Stallings now batting with 2 outs and 2 men on. McCullers working with a 1-strike count. Here's the pitch. And it's lined right at the shortstop Correa. He makes the catch and the inning is over. But not before the Pirates score 3 times. They strand 2. Going to the bottom of the first of a 3-0 ball game. Cahill facing Hoerner here in the bottom of the first inning, leading off for the Cubs. 1-1 is the count. Horner standing in the right-handed batter's box against Trevor Cahill. And he lines it in right at the third baseman. Hayes makes the catch for out number 1. Man, that looked like it was headed for left field with a single. Not to be the case. Grisham now batting, 1 out, nobody on. Cahill working with a 2-1 count. Here's the pitch to Grisham. And he pops it up to center field. Coming in as a center fielder, he looks up and puts it away for out number 2. Correa now batting, 2 outs and nobody on. Cahill working with a full count to Correa. And he lines into the gap in right center field. That's going all the way to the wall. High off the wall, as a matter of fact. Correa heading for extra bases. He slides into second with a 2-out double here in the bottom of the first inning. That will bring up the Cubs' Anthony Rizzo. With 2 outs and the runner on second, Cahill facing Rizzo with a full count. He grounds it toward first. Picked up by Bell, who steps on the base, and the inning is over. So the Cubs strand a runner. They do not score. We're going to the top of the second of a 3-0 ball game. McCullers facing Cahill to lead off the top of the second for the Pirates. 2-strike count. McCullers with the pitch. Popped up to center field. Going back is Grisham. He was playing shallow, but he retreats and makes the play for out number 1. Martin now batting, 1 out, nobody on. McCullers working with a full count to Martin. And he misses outside for ball 4. That is another walk. He's issued 3 now in the ball game. Hayes the next batter with 1 out and 1 man on. McCullers working with a 1-strike count. And a grounder up the middle. That's going to go into center for a base hit. Rounding second and stopping is the base runner Martin. So the Pirates now have first and second with 1 out in the top of the second inning. Reynolds the batter, waiting for the 1-2 pitch from McCullers. Lined into left field, there's another base hit. Malik Smith picks it up. He throws home as the runners stop, and the bases are loaded once again here in the top of the second inning. Pirates threatening with 1 out and Josh Bell coming up to the plate. Top of the second, bases loaded with 1 out. McCullers pitching to Bell with a 2-2 count. Here comes the delivery. Driven in the air to right. Harper coming over, and he gets it over his head. Harper misplayed it. It's going all the way to the wall. The bases are going to be cleared. That will be an RBI triple for Josh Bell. The Pirates have just doubled their lead. It is now 6-0 in the top of the second inning. Polanco now the batter. McCullers still on the mound working through this. 1 out and a runner on third. Full count. Here comes the pitch. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. So McCullers gets the strikeout. That's his second out of the inning. Frazier now batting with 2 outs and the runner on third. 1 strike is the count. McCullers with the pitch. Grounded up the middle. Shortstop Correa has it. He throws to first and the inning is over. So the Cubs allow 3 more runs to score as the Pirates take a 6-0 lead into the bottom of the second inning. Amaya facing Cahill here in the bottom of the second. Full count. Here comes the pitch to Miguel Amaya. Strike 3 is called on the outside corner. That is out number 1. Harper now batting. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch to Bryce Harper. Cahill with the delivery. And he drives it in the air to deep right center field. Bryce Harper just going to deposit that into the stands. Bryce Harper with a solo home run here in the bottom of the second inning to get the Cubs on the board. 419 feet out to right center field. And Harper now has 25 home runs on the season. Chris Bryant, the next batter, he hit 2 home runs in yesterday's game. Facing Cahill with 1 out and nobody on. First pitch to Chris Bryant. Here it comes. Bryant grounds it toward third. His counterpart Hayes picks it up. Throws over to first for out number 2. McCullers now batting. 2 outs and nobody on. Cahill facing McCullers. Here's the pitch. Grounded up the middle. Second base. Oh, the pitcher cuts it off. He has it. The throw to first and the inning is over. The Cubs get on the board, however, making this a 5-run Pirate lead going into the top of the third inning. McCullers now facing Riddle in the top of the third. 1-1 is the count. Here's the pitch. Lined into left field. There's another base hit. Leadoff single for the Pirates here in the top of the third inning. That'll bring up Stallings with a runner on first, nobody out. 1 ball count, and it's driven at the shortstop. The catch is made. They throw over to first, and did they double off the base runner? It looks like they did. So 2 outs now and nobody on a line drive double play to the shortstop Correa. Cahill now batting, 2 outs, nobody on. 1 ball is the count. Here's the pitch. Popped up, foul territory. First base side. Chasing is Rizzo. He makes the catch and the inning is over. So we're going to the bottom of the third. The Cubs still trailing 6-1. Mallex Smith leading off against Cahill in the bottom of the third inning. 2-2 is the count. Here's the pitch. Mallex Smith lines it up the middle. There's a base hit. He's going to stop at first with a single, at least for the moment anyway. And that's a leadoff base hit for the Cubs in the bottom of the third inning. Nico Hoerner now the batter. Stealing second on the first pitch. Mallex Smith dives back to first. He is safe. All right, swinging away now. That is a slider inside for ball 1. Hoerner swinging away again. That time he swings and misses for a strike. That was a changeup. Let's see what happens here. 1-1 count. That is strike 2. So now Cahill facing Hoerner with a 1-2 count. And Hoerner grounds it over to first. The throw goes to second. The relay back to first, but Hoerner beats it out. So that is going to be a fielder's choice. The runner is still on first with 1 out. Trent Grisham now the batter. Bottom of the third inning. Cahill facing Grisham. Here comes the first pitch. High and away. That is ball 1. Try to steal second right here. See what happens. Inside pitch. The throw goes down to second. Hoerner has the stolen base, and he makes it down to second for his 24th stolen base of the season. Grisham now batting. 2-2 count, and he grounds it over to third. The runner is looked back. The throw goes over to first. That is the second out of the inning. So now Correa is batting with 2 outs and the runner on second. Cahill facing Correa with a 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded over to first. A diving play. The throw goes over to first, and he is safe. Correa hustling down the line beats it out for an infield single. The first baseman had to dive to keep it out of right field, but he could not react quickly enough to get the ball to the pitcher and throw out Correa. So now the Cubs have runners on the corners with 2 outs. Anthony Rizzo is the batter here in the bottom of the third inning. Rizzo facing Cahill. 1-2 is the count. And Rizzo grounds it toward second base. That's picked up and thrown over to first, and the inning is over. So the Cubs strand 2. They do not score. We're going to the top of the fourth of a 6-1 ball game. McCullers just worked his first scoreless inning of the game. He's now coming back out to face Martin with the Pirates up 6-1 here in the top of the fourth inning. McCullers working. First pitch to Martin. And it's driven in the air to left. Going back is Mallex Smith. He's going to dive and make the play. That is the first out of the inning. A one-handed grab out by the warning track for the first out. And now Hayes is the batter with 1 out and nobody on. 2-strike count to Hayes. Here's the pitch from McCullers. That is strike 3 called. A belt-high changeup. And he froze him with that change of speed for the second out of the inning. Reynolds now batting, 2 outs and nobody on. McCullers facing Reynolds with a 1-strike count. Here's the pitch. Driven in the air to left. Mallex Smith chasing again. Another diving play, and he makes the catch to end the inning. Mallex Smith with 2 excellent defensive efforts this inning. We go now to the bottom of the fourth with the Pirates up by 5. Miguel Amaya is going to lead off for the Cubs here in the bottom of the fourth inning. 1-1 is the count. Here's the pitch. Amaya pops it up to right center field. Right fielder calls for it. He makes the play, and that's out number 1. Next up, Bryce Harper. 1 out, nobody on. Harper coming up with a home run already in today's game. Here's the full count delivery to Bryce Harper. And he grounds it towards short. Sharply hit, but the shortstop has it. The throw over to first, and Harper's retired for out number 2. Bryant now batting, 2 outs, nobody on. 1-2 is the count. Here's the pitch. Bryant grounds it over to third. Hayes has it again. The throw to first, and Bryant's retired to end the inning. So the Cubs go down in order. We go to the top of the fifth of a 6-1 ball game. McCullers now facing Bell in the top of the fifth inning. Full count. McCullers with the pitch. And it's popped up to left. Chasing is Mallex Smith. He gets there and he makes the play because Mallex Smith's range is apparently the entire area from Straightaway center all the way to the left field line. Polanco now batting with 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 is the count. Here's the pitch. Grounder toward first. Rizzo picks it up. He steps on the base. That is out number 2. Frazier now batting. 2 outs, nobody on. Full count to Frazier. And he lines it down the left field line. That's going to get down into the corner. A rocket of a line drive down into the left field corner for an extra base hit with 2 outs in the top of the 5th inning. McCullers now working from the stretch again. Facing Riddle here in the top of the 5th inning. 2 outs and 1 man on. Full count. McCullers delivers. Swing and a miss, and the inning is over. So the Pirates strand a runner. They do not score. We're going to the bottom of the 5th of a 6-1 ball game. So now McCullers has thrown 94 pitches. He's actually recovered nicely from those first 2 innings where he struggled significantly. Tarik Skubal, well, Skubal probably is not the right guy to bring. It's going to be a couple of righties, the lefty Martin, another righty. I think that probably the right guy to pitch in the 6th inning is going to be Joe Jimenez. So the Cubs are going to pinch hit for Lance McCullers right here. I guess if we're going to try to get back into this ball game, it's going to start right here. And we're going to begin with a pinch hitter, pardon me, for the pitcher's spot, which is going to be Jorge Soler. Soler is coming up to the plate to face Cahill, leading off the bottom of the 5th inning for the Cubs. Soler with 27 home runs and a .252 batting average on the season, although he has struggled since his return to the Cubs. Cahill facing Soler, full count. Here comes the pitch. That is strike 3 called at the knees, and Soler's at-bat is over. Cahill with his 2nd strikeout of the game. Mallex Smith now the batter. 1 out, nobody on. 1 strike is the count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and Mallex Smith is hit by the pitch. So he is going to take his base. He took a breaking ball that came way too far inside. And now, Cahill facing Horner with 1 out and 1 man on. Here's the pitch. It's grounded up the middle. Second baseman has it. He throws to short, but Mallex Smith breaks up the play at second base, so the double play is not turned. And now with 2 outs and the runner on first, Trent Grisham is the next batter. Horner's going to try to steal second on the first pitch here. Let's see what happens. Here comes the delivery. That's a strike. The throw goes down to second, and Horner now has 25 stolen bases on the season. So Grisham batting now with a runner in scoring position and 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th inning. Cahill facing Grisham. Here comes the 1-strike delivery. There's a grounder towards short. The throw goes over to first, and the inning is over. So the Cubs strand a runner. They do not score. We're going to the top of the 6th of a 6-1 ball game. Joe Jimenez is now coming in. He's going to bat in the number 8 spot and pitch here in the top of the 6th inning. He's going to face the 8-9-1 batters in the Pirate lineup. Jimenez is going to face Stalling to lead off the top of the 6th inning for the Pirates. 1 ball count. Jimenez looking for the sign. And here comes the delivery. Grounded toward third. Bryant has it. He throws over to first. That's out number 1. Cahill now the batter. 1 out, nobody on. Jimenez working with a 2-strike count. Here's the pitch to Cahill. Checked his swing. That is strike 3 called, so that's the 2nd out of the inning. Jimenez now working to Martin with 2 outs and nobody on. Jimenez with a 1-1 count. Here is the pitch. And he gets a grounder to first. Pass Rizzo into the right field corner. Harper is chasing all the way into the corner. The throw is going to go into second, but that's going to be a 2-out double in the top of the 6th inning. And now Jimenez is going to be facing Ke'Bryan Hayes. And that is going to prompt Blake Taylor to be warmed up. We're going to visit the mound He's warming up. We're going to throw to second, give him some time to get ready. Martin is back standing up. We're going to throw to second again. Spin move that time, but he's still safe. Jimenez facing Hayes with 2 outs and the runner on second. Now we're going to actually pitch. Here it comes. Driven in the air to center. Going back is Trent Grisham. It gets over his head. The Cubs outfielders are apparently struggling here today. That one goes all the way to the wall. An RBI double, making this a 7-1 ball game in the top of the 6th inning. And Blake Taylor is still warming up. Reynolds is the batter. We're going to throw to second again and see if Taylor is ready. Throw to second again. Pulled Horner off the bag. Now Taylor is ready. So Blake Taylor is going to come in now and pitch for the Cubs. He's going to pitch to the switch hitters and the lefties coming up in the Pirates lineup. Blake Taylor comes into the game with 2 outs and the runner on second. Taylor's thrown 41 innings, walked 20, struck out 43 with a 4.17 ERA. Taylor facing Reynolds with 2 outs, 1 man on, 1 run already in. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called at the knees and the inning is over. So the Pirates score. They make this a 6-run lead going into the bottom of the 6th inning. Carlos Correa is going to lead off against Cahill here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Correa waiting for the pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back toward the mound. The pitcher has it. He throws to first. That is out number 1. Rizzo now the batter. 1 out, nobody on. Cahill facing Rizzo with a 2-2 count. Here comes the pitch. Driven in the air. Right center field. Is that going to drop in? A kind of a lazy fly ball. Rizzo heading for second. He's going to slide in with a very aggressive base running move. He has a 1-out double here in the bottom of the 6th inning. So now the Cubs, with a runner in scoring position, send Miguel Amaya up to the plate. With 1 out and 1 man on, Cahill facing Amaya here in the bottom of the 6th inning. So if we were to keep this inning going, it would still be 4 batters before we got to Blake Taylor. However, in the interest of keeping the inning going, we are going to send Buster Posey up to the plate to pinch hit for Miguel Amaya. He is also going to remain in this game to catch. So Posey comes up to the plate with 1 out and the runner on second. Cahill working. 1-2 is the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, but it gets away from the catcher. Posey hustling down to first. He is out. Does the runner advance to third? No, he does not. So Bryce Harper now the batter with 2 outs and the runner on second. Cahill facing Harper. 2-1 count. Harper drives it in the air to right. However, a diving play by the right fielder makes the catch and the inning is over. Harper hit that one right on the button, but that was close enough to the right fielder that the catch was made. And the Cubs strand a runner. They do not score. We're going to the top of the 7th of a 7-1 ball game. Taylor facing Bell here in the top of the 7th inning. Taylor working. 1-1 count. Here comes the delivery. And it's driven in the air to right. Chasing toward the line. Malik Smith makes the catch. That is out number 1. Polanco now batting with 1 out, nobody on. Taylor facing Polanco with a full count. Here comes the pitch. Popped up to center. Going back is Trent Grisham. This time he judges it correctly and makes the catch for out number 2. Frazier now batting with 2 outs and nobody on. Taylor working with a 1-ball count. Here's the delivery. It's grounded toward first. Rizzo has it. He steps on the base and the inning is over. So the Cubs retire the Pirates in order. We go now to the bottom of the 7th of a 7-1 ball game. Chris Bryant leading off against a new Pirate pitcher, Brandon Waddle, here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Waddle has thrown 13 1/3, walked 6, struck out 14 with a 3.38 ERA. And we are going to see a different Cub pitcher in the 8th inning. In this case, it's going to be Skubal. So Waddle facing Bryant, bottom of the 7th, 6-run ball game. Bryant, who is 0 for 2 today, waiting for the first pitch from the lefty Waddle. Waddle looking for the sign, and he makes the delivery. Bryant drives it in the air to center field. That's going over the center fielder's head all the way to the wall. Extra bases as he rounds first, heading for second. He will cruise in with a stand-up double to lead off the top of the, the bottom of the 7th inning. And now Blake Taylor is the batter, so we're going to see a couple of substitutions. Jake Cronenworth is going to pinch hit for the pitcher spot. I guess that's really the only substitution. I need to hang on to Estrada. I was going to pinch run with Estrada for Bryant, but that would actually burn the last bat on the bench. We're not going to do that just yet. So Cronenworth faces Waddle with a runner on second, nobody out in the bottom of the 7th inning. Cubs down by 6, looking to rally. Here comes the full count delivery. And it's grounded towards second. The runner's going to advance to third as the putout is made 4-3 for the first out of the inning. Malik Smith now the batter with 1 out, 1 man on. Waddle facing Smith with a 1-ball count. Here comes the pitch. Malik Smith grounds it over to third. He charges. Brian Hayes does not have a play. So Malik Smith with the infield single. The run scores, and now this is a 7-2 ball game in the bottom of the 7th inning. Malik Smith will be looking to steal on the first pitch. Nico Horner the batter. Here comes the pitch from Waddle. It's low. The throw no, there is no throw down to second. They don't even bother. So Malik Smith now with 23 stolen bases. He took that one on the pitcher for sure. He had a huge jump. And now Horner batting with 1 out and the runner on second on a 1-ball count. We're going to try to steal third. We're going to wait 1 pitch though. That's outside. No, a strike on the outside corner. Oh, okay, I see. Well, now we're going to try to steal third with a 1-1 count. Let's see what happens. Here's the next delivery. Low, it's in the dirt, and Malik Smith takes third easily. So a 2-1 count now as Horner facing Waddle with the Cubs down by 5. Here comes the 3-1 pitch, and Horner grounds it over to third. Another run is going to score. Horner retired 5-3 on the putout, and now this is a 7-3 ball game in the bottom of the 7th inning. 2 outs now and nobody on. Trent Grisham is the next batter for the Cubs. Waddle facing Grisham, lefty versus lefty. 2 strikes is the count. Here's the delivery. And Grisham lines it in the left field. That's another base hit. So Grisham over at first in the bottom of the 7th inning with the Cubs down by 4. And we're going to get Skubal warm, making sure he's ready to go. Swinging away at the first pitch. Stepping up to the plate there is Correa. He pops it up to right center field. That is probably going to do it. The center fielder gets under it. He makes the play and the inning is over. So the Cubs score twice. We go to the top of the 8th inning of a 7-3 ball game. And now Skubal is going to come into this game and he is going to come in as the number 8 batter and pitch in the top of the 8th inning. He is going to face Riddle, Stallings, and Waddle here in the top of the 8th. Skubal working. Here comes the first pitch. That is ball 1 outside, I believe. Oh, we need to put this back. Here we go. 2-1 is the count. Skubal with the delivery. There's a liner down the right field line. That's an extra base hit. Harper chasing down into the corner as Skubal gives up the leadoff double here in the top of the 8th inning. So now, the Pirates threatening once again, runner in scoring position with nobody out. Stallings the next batter with a runner on second. 2-strike count, Skubal with the delivery. Liner up the middle, there's another base hit. Is that going to drive in the run? The runner runs third, he heads home. Grisham's throw comes home, the slide, and he is safe. So back-to-back base hits for the Pirates makes this an 8-3 lead in the top of the 8th inning. Newman now the batter. 1 man on, nobody out. Full count. Here's the pitch. That is high for ball 4. Skubal issues the walk. That puts runners on first and second with nobody out. Pirates up by 5. Martin the next batter. 2-2 is the count. Skubal with the delivery. Driven into center field. Going back. It's over Grisham's head. The Cubs outfielders really struggling here today. That is going to be a RBI double as the Pirates take a 9-3 lead in the top of the 8th inning. Runners are now on second and third with nobody out. Brian Hayes is the next batter. Skubal working to Hayes with a 1-1 count. Here comes the pitch. Driven in the air to left, deep. Mallex Smith looks up, and that is a home run. The Pirates have just scored 3 more times. This is now a 12-3 ball game in the top of the 8th inning. 397 feet into the left field stands. So the Pirates now up by 9. And Skubal working to Reynolds here in the top of the 8th inning. Skubal still looking for the first out. 5 runs have already scored. Here comes the pitch. Grounded toward short. Correa has it. He throws to first. That is out number 1. Skubal working now to Bell with 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 is the count. Here comes the delivery. Lined over the third baseman's head into left field. That is a 1-out single in the top of the 8th. And Polanco now the batter. 1 out, 1 man on. 1-1 is the count. Driven in the air to right center field. That's going to be another dinger. The Pirates have had 2 home runs now in this inning. It is a 14-3 lead as the Pirates have scored 7 times here in the top of the 8th inning. 440 feet, just a bomb out to straightaway center field. And now, Todd Frazier is the batter. Adam Frazier is the batter with 1 out and nobody on. 1-1 is the count. Skubal looking. Here is the pitch. That is hit toward the shortstop Correa for the 2nd out of the inning. That is a line drive out, and now Riddle is the batter with 2 outs and nobody on. 1-2 is the count. Skubal with the delivery. Grounded toward first. Rizzo picks it up. He steps on the base, and the inning is over. So the Pirates score 7 times, taking a 14-3 lead into the bottom of the 8th inning. Rizzo leading off against Kyle Crick here in the bottom of the 8th. As the crowd is starting to leave the stadium, Crick has thrown 55 1/3 innings, walked 30, struck out 62 with a 2.93 ERA. Crick faces Rizzo, bottom of the 8th, leading off for the Cubs. Who are the Cubs going to pitch the next half inning? Skubal's thrown 37 pitches. I don't know if I can. I guess we can try to see if he can throw the 9th as well. I probably, if I hadn't used Cronenworth to pinch hit, I probably would have used him. I guess we can find out if Thairo Estrada knows how to pitch. That might not be an awful plan. So now Crick facing Rizzo, bottom of the 8th. 1-1 is the count. Crick looking for the sign. And here comes the delivery. Rizzo pops it up short right field. Going out is the 2nd baseman. He makes the catch for out number 1. Posey now the batter. 1 out, nobody on. Crick facing Posey with a 3-1 count. That is high and in for ball 4. So Posey draws the walk, bringing up Bryce Harper with 1 out and 1 man on. Full count. Here comes the pitch. Lined into center field. There's a base hit. The runner held, thinking it might be caught before it got out of the infield. So now the Cubs have 1st and 2nd with 1 out. Bryant the next batter. Crick facing Bryant. Full count. Here comes the delivery. Swing and a miss for strike 3. That is out number 2. So now Skubal is the batter. Estrada is going to pinch hit for him. And he is going to actually remain in the game as the pitcher. Oh, I can't make him stay in the game as the pitcher, apparently. So now Estrada faces Crick with 2 outs and 2 men on. Here comes the first pitch to Thairo Estrada. He lines into center field for another base hit. The runners are going to 2nd and 3rd. The throw comes home as the run is going to score, and Thairo Estrada has an RBI single. This is now a 14-4 ball game in the bottom of the 8th inning. Mallex Smith, the next batter, with 2 outs and the runners on 1st and 2nd. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Mallex Smith. He swings and misses for strike 3. That is out number 3. So the Cubs score. They strand 2. We go to the top of the 9th of a 14-4 ball game. Now, Thairo Estrada is going to come in and be the pitcher. Oh, there we go. Yes, Thairo Estrada is the new pitcher. He is going to pitch for the first time this season. And I don't know, does he have any pitching stats? Nope. No pitching stats to his name whatsoever. So, He's going to pitch to the Pirates lineup. He's going to pitch to the 8, 9, and 1 batters here in the top of the 9th inning. 3-1 is the count. Estrada looking for the sign. Here comes the pitch. Low for ball 4. The leadoff walk is issued. And now Caratini's the batter. He's pinch hitting for the pitcher's spot with runner on first, nobody out. Full count, Estrada delivers. That is outside for ball 4, so another walk is issued. Martin, the next batter. First and second, nobody out. 2-1 count. Here's the pitch to Martin. Grounded up the middle. Second baseman Horner has it. He throws over to first, and it's not in time. So an infield single loads the bases, and now Estrada has to face Hayes with the bases loaded, nobody out. Full count. Estrada with the pitch. Grounded toward third. Bryant has it. He throws over to first. That is out number 1. The run scores. The runners advance to second and third. There's 1 out, and Reynolds is the next batter. We're going to intentionally walk Reynolds because there's really no point in having Estrada pitch to him. And we'll pitch to whoever's next with the bases loaded and 1 out. That's going to be Josh Bell. Bell facing Estrada with a 2-2 count. Here comes the pitch. Lined up the middle, there's another base hit. That is going to be an RBI single. The throw comes home, but another run scores. That is a 2-run RBI single, and Bell gives the Pirates the 17-4 lead here in the top of the 9th inning. Polanco now the batter, 1 out, 2 men on. 2-2 is the count. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss for strike 3. That is out number 2. And now Estrada faces Frazier with 2 outs and 2 men on. 2-1 is the count. Here's the pitch. Grounded towards second. Horner charges. He has it. The throw to first, and the inning is over. So we go to the bottom of the 9th with the Pirates up 17-3. Horner facing Edgar Santana here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Santana for the Pirates has thrown 29 2/3 innings, walked 10, struck out 20, with a 3.94 ERA. Santana working. Here comes the pitch to Horner. He's looking for the sign. Here's the delivery. Horner grounds it over to first. The diving play, the first baseman has it. He throws it away, however. The pitcher can't handle it, and that is going to be an error as the Cubs have the leadoff man on base here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Grisham now the batter. Runner on first, nobody out. 1 strike count, and it gets away. Horner's going to advance down to second, and now the Cubs have a runner in scoring position. Grisham facing Santana. 1-1 count. Here comes the pitch. Lined into center field. There's another base hit. Horner stopping at third. The Cubs have first and third with nobody out here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Correa, the next batter for the Cubs, coming up to face Santana. Full count. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. That is out number 1. Rizzo now the batter. 1 out. Runners on the corners. Santana working with a 2-1 count. Here's the pitch to Rizzo, and he drives it right at the first baseman, who steps on the base and ends the game. A line drive double play, and the inning is over. The Pirates get 17 runs on 18 hits with 1 error. The Cubs 4 runs on 11 hits with no errors. The player of today's game is the Pirates' Ke'Bryan Hayes. Hayes today went 4 for 6 with 3 runs scored, 5 RBIs, and he had 2 doubles in today's game and a home run. So a big day for Ke'Bryan Hayes. The Cubs' Lance McCullers is credited with the loss. He drops to 15-7. He went 5 innings of 8 hits, 6-run baseball. 5 were earned, 3 walks, and 5 strikeouts. So the Cubs today dropped to 85-54 as the Pirates improved to 60-77. Thank you for watching Replacement Player Baseball.